and then you will judge the winner. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, great. So, please welcome the first debater from Team East Coast, Zhubin.
Hey, I have a PowerPoint presentation to make. I'm going to be very blunt about this. The East Coast is better than the West Coast. And when we talk about the East Coast, we are talking about New York fucking City. New York City by itself outmatches the entire West Coast. And people tell me, Zhubin, that's not true anymore. Maybe there was a time when New York was super hip, and LA had nothing, and San Fran had nothing, but now LA is also cool, and it's got stuff and art. No. New York New York has something that the West Coast will never have. No matter how good the West Coast gets, it will never have Avenue B between 13th and 14th Street. The center, the heart of New York City, of its culture, of all of its iconic landmarks, of such New York institutions like the Brothers Candy and Grocery Store. It is a bodega. LA does not have bodegas. There is no other bodega in New York City except for this one. It is a place that allows you to buy simple items like candy and groceries, which you cannot find together in one place on the West Coast. Moving on. Mona's. Mona's is a neighborhood bar. It's a kind of bar that when you look at it from the outside, you think, oh, gross dive bar. When you walk in, you're like, oh, it's slightly better than a gross dive bar. People cannot go to bars in the West Coast because they have to drive their cars home. Cars do not exist in New York City. Now behind this car is the Roost Cafe. They just got oat milk. It's fantastic. Almond milk is too bitter for coffee. Soy milk has like estrogen or GMO. They're never very clear about why soy milk is bad, but you're not supposed to have soy milk. Oat milk is the best non-dairy substitute. It has a grain note that goes really well with coffee. It cuts the acidity down, but it's not too bitter. Oat milk is the official non-dairy substitute of New York City. It is illegal to have oat milk in California because the almond lobby throttles that area of the country like a vice. This is a doggy daycare center. If you have a dog, you can take the dog here for baths. The title is a pun, but dogs do not understand it. That is because dogs are not sophisticated enough for New York humor. LA humor, much closer to a dog's intelligence level. This is a $1 plus store. Honestly, I don't go in there very often, so I can't personally vouch for it, but I want to read what a 5-star Yelp review said about it. One time when I was here, a woman came in trying to buy several sets of plastic plates, cups, and napkins, the way you would when you're planning for a family picnic or a party. But the total came out to be more than she felt comfortable paying. The female proprietor asked the customer, how much do you have? Implying that she would work with the customer to find a price she would feel comfortable paying. But the customer insisted, no, that's okay. Can I remove some of the plates and napkins? And as we watched, the female proprietor updated the purchase total as the customer kept pulling away rounds and rounds of plates and napkins. But then as she walked out of the store saying thank you and apologizing to us, I saw the male proprietor catch up to her just outside the store. He discreetly gave her the double set of napkins she put back and said for her to please take it. Such goodness of heart. If this customer had been in LA, they would have charged her full price and made her pay 10 cents per bag. She would have been bankrupted in New York, in LA, excuse me. But it didn't happen in New York. New York is 1 block long. Here is my apartment building. It's sandwiched between a high-end cocktail lounge and another high-end cocktail lounge. Just fucking think about this for a second. I can have a cocktail anytime I want between 6:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock a.m. Here's my final point. Look at this. This is the best part. This is an out-of-business store. It is a hollow, empty front, surrounded in cars and trees that suggest possibilities, but just reflects decay. In other words, Avenue B itself has the West Coast right inside it.